something.
So what are we making here?
It's hot ice.
Hot ice?
It's called hot ice, yeah.
Want to use a bowl? Or is it a plate?
A plate. I think you should do a plate because it's... What happened? I just did a plate on an accident. Okay. These two.
Hold on a second. What's this made of?
Plastic.
And what will happen if you put boiling water in that? That little, there you go.
She didn't know about it. It's glass.
Yeah.
And that's hot.
Or this is safer. Because
It's smaller though.
It would make a hole in it. We don't know very much.
So we're basically making a stalagmite.
Yeah.
You want a wooden spoon? Or okay. Yeah, stalagmites on my stove.
Yeah, I sure do.
I'm curious too.
Well, it looks like snowflakes.
That's good because you don't want to burn the plastic. And that's a few starter crystals, they called it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want more than that, or is that enough?
I should do more.
Okay, I'm gonna. let me
Use
see
a
if
wooden
I-
spoon.
Well, I can do it with this, but I'm just worried
Oh,
about
look at all of that.
worried
Yeah,
about
yours
them
are
burning
fine.
themselves.
It's alright, Granny's got it.
By the time you grow up, I'm gonna be quite the
That
scientist.
should be good at the bottom.
Okay.
Here, right here.
I just don't want you to burn yourself.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay.
Kind of looks like yeast, doesn't it?
Looks like what?
Yeast.
Hmm.
I thought it kind of looked like yeast.
So you just gently pour it real slow, or what? Just dabble a little and stop?
I-
I think if you keep pouring, it's not going to do anything but spread out.
It should work.
Okay,
That's
okay,
making
come here.
It's already been like that. That was just a clump.
Well, let's clump it up again. Is this another YouTube flu?
Phony.
Let me look on the video. Maybe it said something about
I
like.
think if you group it all together, yeah. I would do it down in the deep part. I mean, to me, the concept makes sense, but I think I think they make it look too easy in the video. I think they probably dribble it a little bit at a time over time.
No, they did it like right. Like look. See?
Well, but that could be time lapsed, is what I'm saying.
It's gotten thicker though.
It could be time lapsed. See how the video's choppy
It's spit
because
out.
they
Look,
keep.
look, wait a minute.
It's because they keep taking pictures spread out over time. They're just putting a little bit on top and then letting it set, and then put a little bit on top and letting it
Okay,
set.
look, but it's working.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Here, right here.
but by
They're time lapsing it.
Here, hold on. Good. It's just a mess.
This stalagmites take time. They just drip, 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 and you're trying to do it all at once, and that won't work.
It's not what it is.
As it cools off, it thickens up a little.
Yeah, I think that's...
Maybe if you...
Maybe if we just let it sit for a little bit and see what
It'll
happens.
just harden up like icing.
But can you see that? You see that giant crystal there?
Yeah, it's working. You just got to do it really, really slow. I'm telling you, if you look at that video that's really choppy, it's because they time-lapse the video. Just watch the whole thing. See how they're time-lapsing it? Even with the boiling.
Daddy, that's just speed.
Even the boiling part, they're speeding it up.
No, Daddy. Look.
Just play it, buddy.
No, look. They press this and you press 2 times. Now, look. I'll take a video of this and this, and then when I watch it, see, it's like super fast.
That's not what they're doing.
Yeah.
No. Go back and look. You'll notice how choppy it is. Look, it's choppy. Chop, 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 chop. That's because they're taking... It's not just super fast. It's like the spoon is disappearing and reappearing. So they're doing little tiny... See? They're not doing that all at once. They're doing a little bit at a time. But it is solidifying. It just takes time. You see, that's still liquid in the
Pour it over my spoon so we get that.
Alright, I'm going to have to redo this experiment because I believe it'll work. I think we're just rushing it.
Well, that's what, when 2 scientists get together, that's exactly what happens.
That's true. That's true.
That's exactly.
Doctors and scientists argue about these things all the time.
What?
You can feel the crystals in there.
Yeah.
I see the crystals.
Oh, yeah, look at there.
Yep. It looks like glass.
I think if you just let it be for a little bit,
We'll see what
because I
that
think
is.
when you're stirring it, you're breaking the crystal contacts. You know how it builds on itself? I think you're breaking it.
I'm trying.
Plus, stalagmites build from the top down. So,
No,
I mean, bottom up.
Yeah.
So every drip that comes down onto it solidifies and then builds on top of that. And you're going
So
you're going too fast. You're pouring it all out instead of dripping it as it builds.
Well, that's not really. It's hard to do.
It is
Yeah,
hard.
it is.
It is hard to do. I agree with you. It takes a lot of time and patience. They just make it look easy because they sped up the process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crystal.
I'm going to rinse this out now.
That's the problem with Hollywood movies. Is Hollywood movies will go through a whole lifetime in about an hour and a half. Paul used to complain about that, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yes.
It drives me crazy also.
I'd be watching something on HGTV, and he'd say, you know, it's not that easy. They didn't do it in half an hour.
Right. Exactly.
So they'd make it look like you built the whole house in half an hour. You drive Paul nuts.
It drives me nuts too, because they make it look easy and it's not. It takes time. That's true of everything in life. You watch those workout videos on the YouTube. These people are like a super duper good strength and they do all this stuff. It takes years to develop that kind of strength.
It reminds me of frosting.
Yeah, it
Like-
does.
Like sugar. Like
Yeah.
melted sugar. That's what it feels like. But it's vinegar and baking soda.
It's pretty cool. I'm going to try to do that experiment again sometime, and I'll go a lot slower. See if we can make it work better.